Welcome to my presentation. My name's Steph and I'll be talking you through the relaunch of Dove's failed campaign. So a little bit about the company to start with. So Dove is a leading personal care brand owned by Unilever, which is actually the fourth largest FMCG company worldwide. So their products are sold in the majority of the UK supermarkets, as well as health and beauty retailers such as Boots and Superdrug. So the brand places importance on boosting confidence in the consumers through their products for men, women and children. Dove originally sold soap bars, but their product line has now extended to include deodorants, lotions, cleansers and many more products. So the failed campaign that I'll be focusing on is the one that Dove released in October 2017. So it's a 3-second video promoting Dove's body lotion, and it was posted on their Facebook page, and many people felt it was very offensive and racist. There will be a hyperlink available in the description below, but the ad essentially shows a lady with black skin taking off her shirt to then become a lady of mixed race. Again, she lifts her shirt and then a lady of white skin is shown. So the full 30-second television advert included 7 women of different races and ages. So one of the main issues is that Dove has released campaigns prior to this, also prompting accusations of racism. So this includes their ad in 2011, which suggests a before and after skin tone when using their products. So Dove did release an apology for the campaign, stating that it didn't represent the diversity of real beauty, which is something Dove is very passionate about and is core to their beliefs. So here you can see a few screenshots of the viewers' responses to the ad. So whilst some viewers didn't see the ad as negative or racist, many found it largely offensive and outright racist, with some even stating that Dove should be boycotted. So why did this campaign fail? So there's an important history of soap brands conveying racist messages through their campaigns. For example, in 1987, Fairy Soap released an ad where the young white child asks, "Why doesn't your mama wash you with fairy soap?" And the imagery depicts black people as dirty, uneducated and uncivil beings, which reinforces white supremacist imagery. And Dove's campaign ultimately contributes to this, causing offence through insensitivity and ignorance of historic racism. So as I mentioned previously, Dove published an advert in 2011, which was also accused of being racist, meaning that viewers are starting to see a pattern in Dove's behaviours, and you could argue that they're seeing it in values too. So finally, critics were unimpressed with the company's apology, stating that the brand tried to diminish concerns and excuse its actions rather than welcoming the opportunity for dialogue and reflection. A social media content analysis was carried out on the failed campaign. So Dove's campaign objectives were to promote the product of body lotion. It also aimed to promote diversity and inclusion of all races, ethnicities and bodies, whilst demonstrating equality between them. So the ad was a video campaign that was posted on Facebook, and the message that was perceived by viewers was that Dove's body lotion will wash away the dirt on a black person and make them clean, i.e. make them white. So the tone of voice that was used was unclear and very offensive, with the ad bringing no value to viewers with regards to informing, entertaining, inspiring or boosting confidence. To provide Dove with a digital marketing communication plan for relaunch, the SOSTAC model will be used as it integrates an analysis of the current situation, corporate objectives, strategies required, action plans, and the methods to control the implementation of the campaign. In order to understand Dove's current position, a situational analysis was conducted, with key findings from a SWOT analysis presented here. So in terms of strengths of the brand, the organisation has a strong distribution channel. Their products are certified as cruelty-free by PETA, and the brand regularly engages in CSR activities, and the brand uses relatable, real models for their campaigns. They also have an effective SEO for their own website. So in terms of weaknesses of the brand, Dove's website design is unattractive and outdated with a high bounce rate. Also, the company has a low level of customer engagement on social media, especially when compared with their competitors such as Olay and Neutrogena. So what opportunities are there for Dove? So consumers have a growing interest in sustainability, and given that Dove is a very ethically minded brand, it would be a great opportunity to promote this in their future campaigns. Also, online shopping has increased by 46%, and there's been an increase in the use of social media worldwide. So, threats that Dove could face. So, consumer spending on beauty products has fallen by 1.4% in 2019. Personal care market is predicted to decline. The market is heavily saturated, and finally, fake imitations of Dove can affect the sales and their brand image. A number of objectives have been set using the RACE framework. So for the reach element, Dove should aim to increase monthly visits to YouTube, Facebook and their own website by 15% in the next 6 months. For ACT, the brand should aim to increase customer engagement on Facebook by 30% in the next 6 months. And finally, for Convert and Engage, Dove should increase the number of subscribers on YouTube by 20% in the next 6 months. Based on the situational analysis, a market penetration strategy will be used to grow Dove's existing offerings in the existing market. Given that consumers are boycotting Dove following the failed campaign, it's essential for us to focus on customer reactivation, hence focusing on the existing market. So the strategy employed to achieve this will be a social media marketing strategy, and within this, niche marketing will be used in order to provide more valuable, targeted content based on Dove's consumers' interests and needs. In order to develop an effective campaign, it's important to establish which segment the brand will be targeting. So 3 factors were considered when segmenting Dove's consumers. So these are demographic, psychographic and webographic. So for demographic, we have middle class women who have an income of between £15,000 to £50,000 per annum, and this is inclusive of all ethnicities. For psychographic, we've got women wanting to feel confident and beautiful, women who are passionate about the environment and animal cruelty-free products. So for webographic, we've got women who are active on social media and those who prefer to shop online. In order to gauge a deeper understanding of the targeted segment, a customer persona was created. So you can see this is Claire and she's based in the UK, living in an urban area. She's married with 2 children and enjoys spending days out with the family doing fun things. She's a full-time admin officer who works in an air-conditioned office and therefore needs good skincare and beauty products to rehydrate her skin. She's an animal lover, she regularly enjoys yoga classes with friends, and she's a volunteer for the RSPCA. She also enjoys shopping, but for products at an affordable price. She also loves to seek out a good deal and therefore has numerous loyalty cards. Claire's very active on social media, regularly posting and scrolling through Facebook and Instagram, and she spends some evenings watching YouTube videos after she's put the children to bed. So to ensure that the recommended strategy would align with the chosen segment, research looking at Facebook users was conducted, and it was found that 32% of Facebook users are between 25 and 34, and 44% of users reachable by ads are female. So this demonstrates that the proposed campaign will effectively reach the chosen segment. A selection of tactics are recommended to ensure that Dove meet their objectives and successfully launch this campaign. So the first is the use of video content. So the content will be consistent and it should be shared frequently to enable Dove to achieve higher click-through rates and to drive organic traffic to their social media pages and their website. The content should focus on Dove's CSR activities, so this could include Dove's self-esteem project or the brand's affiliation with PETA. The video content has been recommended as it was found that it actually generates 12 times more shares than text and image alone, and therefore it will aid the brand in achieving its objective of increasing engagement whilst also increasing the reach and in turn the reactivations of consumers. So it's important that the video content illustrates the intended message visually, as 85% of Facebook videos are watched without sound. The second tactic is YouTube's TrueView ads. These ads will enable Dove to reach consumers who've previously engaged with the brand, and if implemented successfully, brand awareness can increase by up to 61%. So YouTube TrueView ads are efficient in reaching a large audience quickly, and this is something that's paramount to address boycotters and increase customer reactivation. So according to Hootsuite, Viewers who are exposed to such ads but skip them are 10 times more likely to visit or subscribe to a brand channel than those who weren't shown the ad. The ads should be displayed before vegan or vegetarian cooking tutorials, before animal cruelty-free makeup and skincare hauls, and also cat and dog compilation videos. So the final tactic is Facebook ads. Facebook advertising will enable Dove to target both current and prospective customers by using audience segmentation. Facebook is the most targeted form of advertising and is therefore a tactic recommended for niche marketing. Facebook ads are relatively low cost, allowing Dove to maintain the consistency of ads throughout the whole campaign. Dove should use the previously discussed video content to ensure maximum engagement. So to ensure that Dove execute this campaign successfully, all actions with timeframes are presented in this Gantt chart. So following initial planning and proposals, the campaign will begin in the 3rd week of February. The agency will work with Dove's marketing department to plan the video content, with the agency producing the video to ensure high quality videography. The agency will train Dove's marketers in using Facebook and YouTube ads to ensure maximum effectiveness, and then following on from that, it will be solely Dove's internal marketing department working on the campaign. So initial evaluations should be conducted with consistent evaluations monthly, as well to review the most effective methods of ads with possible alterations made. So moving on to the control element of the SOSTAC model, in order to calculate the budget, a bottom-up approach was used. So the methods recommended in order to implement this campaign are cost-effective and relatively low spend in comparison to Dove's annual marketing budget. So this allows the brand a generous budget to run other campaigns alongside this one. To ensure successful implementation, each tactic has a range of measurable KPIs. So Dove's marketing department should regularly measure subscription rates, monthly visits, engagement levels, conversion rates, click rates, and the type of content engaged with to ensure that the objectives are met. So this can be done using social media analytics and Google Analytics, depending on the KPI. So measuring the KPIs highlighted with blue circles will assist the brand in meeting their first objective of increasing monthly visits to YouTube, Facebook, and their own website. Those highlighted with pink will assist in achieving the second objective of increasing customer engagement on Facebook. And finally, those highlighted in orange will help the brand achieve the third objective of increasing the number of subscribers on YouTube. So please see here for references, and thank you very much for watching.